The Ultimate Troll. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of Poke Talk, and in today's episode of Poke Talk, I'm going to discuss the latest episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, episode 133, more specifically, the conclusion of Ash and How's Alola League battle, and I have to say, this battle certainly earns the title of Troll of the Year. In short, the battle between Ash's Rowlet and How's Decidueye becomes so intense, it came down to a head-to-head final assault. Sky Attack versus Brave Bird, and when the smoke cleared, both Decidueye and Rowlet appear to have had a double knockout. But when Decidueye gets up and Rowlet does not, Nanu calls the battle that How has won. And when I saw this, two things were going through my mind. The first was, oh boy, here we go. The fandom is going to break the internet. And the second thing going through my mind was, I knew Ash wouldn't win. But before the celebrating gets too carried away for How and the fan base destroyed the internet, Hala intercedes and objects because, as it turns out, Rowlet had just fallen asleep. Not surprising, to be honest. And so, Nanu's declaration is thrown out when Ash manages to wake Rowlet up, and Ash and How continue the match with Ash and Rowlet ultimately being victorious, much to How's dismay. Okay. So I know I have mixed emotions here because, in my opinion, I think Nanu's call should have still stood, because regardless of whether it's because you're incapacitated or asleep, if you don't get up without an intervening force, it should still count the same in my opinion. It did back with Richie in the Indigo League when Ash had Charizard who fell asleep, and it did with Lily in her battle with Gladion here. So I feel it's kind of BS the result of this, and I also feel like it's going to be difficult for me to take any league victories or rulings coming out of this league seriously after the events in today's episode, because like I just stated with my previous example, by that logic, Gladion and Lily's match should have continued because Lily didn't withdraw and Snowy wasn't knocked out or incapacitated, to quote Hala, so where's the logic in doing it one way for one battle, but now that it's Ash, oh, we have to create a separate verdict for him, but who knows, maybe that's just me, but hey, hashtag Pokemon logic, I guess. So in short, in my opinion, I do think the outcome of How versus Ash was a bit of BS, and I feel for How because I kind of think the victory was stolen from him. Despite the powerful moment it gave for both him and Hala and Decidueye too, I gotta tell you, that owl took that ruling far better than I would have. Either way, I feel like this match will continue to fire a war in the fandom now, no matter how this league ends up. I mean, seriously, Pokemon, why did you have to do this? Because now, even if you do let Ash win, people will point to this and say, not legitimate. And if he loses, people will still bellyache about it. Now, I won't go so far as to say this will probably make the Alola League viewed as the worst league ever, and it definitely won't be the first Pokemon League controversy. The Kalos League is the first thing to pop into my mind right now, but like the rest of Sun and Moon, it will definitely be another controversy people will point to when criticizing the series, and I feel that if Ash does win, this controversy will take away from it and make fans go illegitimate. To me, I don't think it should have went down the way it did, and I feel that How was the true victor here, but then again, maybe it's just me. Boy, where does this discussion sound familiar? Anyway, everyone, I digress. With that, that concludes today's short video about the latest Alola League matchup and my thoughts about it. Like I said, to me, I think How got railroaded here, but as always, in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me, or do you agree with Hala's conclusion? Just let me know what your guys' thoughts are about all this in the comment section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody.